So it's been since 2018 since I came back to the emergency shelter, and one of the things that blew my mind back then that I didn't even know was a problem was that the guests that are sleeping here tonight don't have an address. And that means it's gonna be extra hard for them to get a job. And I was blown away by what you guys did. So can you tell us about that?
Yeah, in the state of Kentucky, an individual who accesses services in a shelter can use the shelter as their address. And so our street address is actually the address of all the guests that we serve. And when you talk about just the very basic, like a first step, once you get someone into a bed or you can convince them or they come in to take a shower and do laundry, you know, the next step is, okay, getting them a consistent address and what that address represents. And that address represents the ability to get a birth certificate, Social Security card, apply for jobs, apply for housing. The one thing that ends homelessness is housing, and housing that's affordable. And that means that nobody is paying more than 30% of their income on rent.
It's a real large problem. We're seeing that right now in the real estate market. It's harder and harder and harder to find affordable housing.
There are other factors that go with the address and the affordable housing, is you really have to kind of have this magic triangle all come together perfectly. And that is, you have to have housing that's affordable, you have to have a job, and you have to have transportation to get there. And it's really challenging the community to think about affordable housing, to think about who's homeless, because it's not the panhandler. It is not just the chronic homeless. It is it is everybody. It is all of our neighbors that are living paycheck to paycheck. The senior citizens is very heartbreaking to watch that come in this building with a host of mobility issues. They are on a fixed income. Their bills are going up, medical, everything, and then they're literally priced out of their housing, and they're showing up at our doors at a pace which is just, it is so hard to watch and see, because these are, you know, could be my grandparent, right? Could be my parents, could be my family. These are human beings in our community. They're not just a number or statistic.